Hi everyone, maneco 64 here. If this is too loud, I've got a new microphone here, a Yeti microphone I'm using. Let me know if it's too loud and I'll turn it down, please. Billy, stay there, boy. That's it. Hi, Lord Humongous. Can you guys please tell me if this is too loud? I've got a new microphone I'm trying out here. Just want to yeah, I saw the cricket. I don't follow too many sports except for golf, but I saw that England made a really great comeback. Someone I know who knows a lot about cricket, about right in the beginning of the when England was batting, said, "Oh, they're finished. They're not going to win," and they eventually won. Nacho Fu, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I had a busy day. I played golf this morning, and then I helped a friend because he wanted to watch the cricket, and actually covered for him in his shop. I worked for him for a few hours because he wanted to watch the cricket final. So yeah, this sounds good. That's good. I'm a little early, but just let people come in. I saw there are a lot of people waiting. There's already people here. That's nice. 26 thumbs up. So hi, Lord Humongous. Nice to see you here. Let's see who else we've got. We've got Susan Chappell. We got Jeff Logue, 30 miles north of Tallahassee. Yeah, I have a niece who lives in Vero Beach, Florida. That's a bit south of Tallahassee. Hi, Jeff Brown. Let's see, Water Shambles is here. Hi, Water Shambles. He says the sound's okay. That's good. Yeah, Billy's back. He'd been skiving off a little bit, and he was playing outside just before I started. He has this toy, and brought the toy back in. CryptoCat, do you think Deutsche Bank will collapse? Also, is having cryptocurrency in your portfolio a good move? Yeah, I'm still keeping my cryptos. I wasn't really didn't have too many cryptos, even though I was involved in Bitcoin like in 2013. When we had the big move in 2017, I didn't really have that many. In this second leg down, I've added on quite a bit. I would say November, December last year. I see today, the last few days, the cryptos have taken a big hit, especially the altcoins. But I'm not concerned. I added on to some of my crypto positions. For example, EOS I bought in November and December, below $2 and just above $2. Yes, it's come down from almost $8, it's $4.17. But yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to it. I think it will pay off in the future. Of course, my major holdings is precious metals. I still believe gold and silver are the ultimate form of protection against fiat currencies. Cryptocurrencies are more speculative. They don't have the track record, but I think the technology is very interesting. The decentralization and the blockchain. Okay, that was CryptoCat. Robert Cowan, who will take advantage of an interest rate cut? Are we saturated with that already? I think so, Robert. I think what's going on now is that, and I'll come to a few articles I saw over the weekend. I think the powers that be, central banks, IMF, they're all very concerned. We're heading for a recession. And I've been saying that for a few months, ever since the curve started inverting. I know it's actually steepened quite a bit lately, but there are analysis there as well that after the curves invert, when they start steepening again, that's a sign that you're definitely in a recession. Yeah, I think they're just concerned, Robert, and they don't have as much ammunition and firepower fiscally or monetarily that they had in 08, 09. It's going to be a real, I think, recession, or it's going to be even worse, I think. Girl OG, here we have Midnight Sun. Oh, yeah, yeah, in Norway, yeah, you should have Midnight Sun. In the UK, it's out here, but the days are getting shorter here since, well, almost a month ago. I think in London it's around 10 o'clock mid-June, but not as nice as Norway. But you don't get, it gets dark quite, you get very short days, I guess, in Norway throughout autumn or fall and winter. Let's see. Lord Humongous says he took some large positions in GLD, SLV. Hey, MM No. Hi, MM No. Time for a thumbs up and sharing this live stream. Thank you. Joshua Hensley, what will happen to mortgage rates when Fed goes back to zero? Could we have a situation with an asset price? Sorry. Well, the thing is, longer term yields, the treasury yield, the 10-year yield, is right now around 212. It has come up quite a bit from 195. And mortgage rates are priced off the 10-year. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen. We could see a lot of people expect rates to continue dropping, but I'm not sure if longer term rates are going to continue dropping. The Fed could cut to zero, but you could still see longer term rates stay relatively high. And if people are losing their jobs, even if mortgage rates don't go up or even go down, it's going to be very difficult to keep servicing it. Annabelle Franks, I'm bullish gold, but honestly, I'm starting to get a little nervous. There's starting to be a crowded play. I don't think so, personally. I mean, except for you guys and the people I chat to, the videos. Out in the real world, I know very few people who even know about gold as an investment. So, and I don't see much interest. You look at the mainstream media. I don't think it's a crowded trade, personally. But I don't look at it as a trade, Annabelle. I look at it more as a long-term holdings of savings. So, yeah, I mean, I'll sit through ups and downs, and I will only liquidate it if I need it in case of emergency. Solar Bruno, hope you're well. Gold is doing well. It's a while we didn't get the price smashed. Yeah, gold, I think right now is in a consolidation period. It moved up very quickly when we broke through 1375. It went almost straight up to 1440. And then it went back down to 1381, 82. And 1380 is a really important level, in my opinion. I've done a video or two about this. It's the 38.2% retracement of the high in 2011 and the low in 2015. 38.2 is important because it's like the golden mean, 61.8, 38.2. It's a measurement that happens in nature and actually in technical analysis in markets, because markets are nature. It's human action, and humans are a part of nature. So I think it's a key level there. But from what I see, one article that is I wanted to talk about, and it's related to the title of this live stream, the JP Morgan comment, is an article in the FT. It's by most in 3 years. The FT seems to put a good spin on this, saying that it's a sign that the economy is picking back up. But why would the Fed cut if the economy is doing so well. They've got someone from he's the chief global strategist at JP Morgan Asset Management. And this is what he said, and I'm reading the FT here, and I was surprised. And I quote, "There's really no good excuse for cutting rates at all. They're doing so to avoid a market meltdown." And then you got another guy, Seema Shah at Principal Global Advisors. He says, and I quote, "The Fed is cutting rates not in response to the economy, but in order to avoid a market fallout. The Fed put itself in a corner. We've had a run of stronger data, which at any other time would not have led them to rate cuts." So both of these guys, in my opinion, are kind of right. Hi, DW. But I actually think the economy is not doing well, and the Fed knows. And there's another article, but I also think the Fed is cutting because they want to keep the stock market. Says New York Fed's recession probability index is at alarming levels. So they have this New York Federal Reserve Bank have this recession indicator, and every time it gets to 30%, there is a recession, and right now is at 32. So I think these guys know we are in a recession almost. And then I saw another article here in the FT now as well. It says UK at highest risk of recession since 2007, says think tank. So yeah, I think we are already. A lot of times recessions are only declared official like months after it actually started. So I think we're pretty much in one right now. So let's see. Don't really give advice here. I just give my opinion. Yeah, the stock market is at all-time highs. In terms of Federal Reserve notes, in terms of gold, it's actually the gold-silver ratio is around 19, and it looks like it's going to go lower. So I think, yeah, they're inflating the market. It's a bubble, though. Yeah, you can't. It is dangerous to go short and fight. Yeah, Romit asks if Bank of England will cut rates to zero. They probably will. You know, I think we are in a recession in the UK as well, but they don't have much room. We're at 0.75%, so they could cut. They could cut by 25, do a few cuts. Bad connection for David. What do you mean by bad connection? You can't hear me very well? Video freezing. Okay, in Denmark. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure why it's freezing. Can you hear me well, though? Okay. I'm doing the normal. Yeah, I'm doing the normal. That's very interesting. Is that the acting IMF chief? I guess it's because Christine Lagarde. She's been nominated to the ECB, president of the ECB. This guy, he's acting chief. David Lipton is an American economist. He's basically saying yes. Central bank, the big major central banks around the world, should cut more, loosen monetary policy. So these guys are worried. I think maybe restart the stream area. Let's see. Refresh the page. Let's see if that works.